I've got the Bissell Symphony. It's a vacuum and steam mop, and the steam portion recently stopped producing steam, and so I have been looking online to try and find out what the problem is, and I've been told or shown that it's the steam pump. However, I cannot find anything online on how to switch it, so I'm going to go ahead and attempt that. So I've plugged it in, and I'll just show you that the vacuum works great. Never had any problems with that, but once you press the steam trigger, it does not produce steam. I did some research online and discovered that they say a majority of the time that this pump goes bad, so I went ahead and purchased it. I've seen that you could buy the pump separately, but the place that I bought it from, it came with the circuit board. I guess just in case that is one of the problems as well, but most likely I'm just going to replace this and see if that fixes the problem. I found this part by going to partswarehouse.com, clicking on Bissell Steam Mops and Sweepers, and then the model is 1132 right here. Bissell Symphony all-in-one vacuum and steam mop. And then in this diagram, the pump is number 10 right here, so then you scroll down to number 10, and there it is, 1603370. So you can start by removing the foot. You do not need it on there, so you're just going to push that lever, wiggle it off. Then if you have any water, you can take that out so it doesn't spill anywhere. Then you can remove the canister, this tube here. Just pop it out here. Take the filter off. And then pretty much anywhere you see a screw, you're going to remove it. So then I see 3 screws here, 1 there and 1 up here, so I'm just going to remove those. Two screws on the bottom. Alright, then there's 3 here. Alright, so as you can see, the water tank's starting to come off. I have to come up here, a couple more screws, a couple more here, and there is one hidden behind the Bissell sign. So it looks like there's a couple screws behind this adjusting lever. I can see it right there, like that. And there's 2 more screws. But so if the problem is the steam pump, it's going to be just replacing that. So just pull that out. So one thing to take note of is the new pump has these caps on. You just take the caps off, and you will have to reuse these caps, so you just pull them off. We're just going to do what we did, but in reverse. Goes in that hole. Just sits in there. That hole, it's right there. Is where the pump goes to. Okay, assembly going right back the same way. Alright, so make sure that the shaft here, it has a hole in it, that it goes over that post. Make sure that when you do that you double check, because this plug right here came unplugged, and that will surely cause you some problems. So make sure and plug it in, or make sure it didn't come unplugged. It might when you pull up on this like that. So just plug it back in, then continue. Put the water tank back on. This little thing sits in that hole, just like that. So that notch right there sticking out needs to go underneath this spring, and at the same time popping in the sides. See where the hole is? That has to go in there. That one has to go on the other side, so it's got to be tricky. And that appears to be it. I'm going to put some water in it and test it. And let's hit high. And pull the trigger, and there it is, sure enough. You can hear that thumping noise. I guess that's priming. That's normal. You can hear the steam and actually see it maybe.